All right, so here are the Chapman points in the order that I do them myself, quickly in the morning to not forget anything. They're not in order of points we're targeting, but they are in order of how I perceive my body to run through, if that makes any sense. We'll start off with the diaphragm. You can do this lying down on your side, or you can do it standing. We're jamming our fingers literally underneath our ribs. So you might have less success. The newer you are to this practice, your fingers might not go very far, but the softer, so if you lean a little bit forward, the softer you can make your abdomen, the more success you should have here. And we're going to breathe in, fingers come out, and on the exhale, fingers pull in under the ribs. Inhale, letting go a little bit. Exhale, dig a little deeper. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Dig a little deeper, and then pull that skin, that fascia, down towards your belly button to get a little more release through the diaphragm. So you can do this lying on your side. You would do one side at a time. So you're lying in your bed or couch, floor. You're pulling in 4 times, and then you're pushing that down. Might work as well, or somebody else can do it for you while you're lying on your back. All right. After that, I'll start to activate the diaphragm with the sternum. That's the Chapman point, the trigger point for your diaphragm. So you're going to run up and down. You can perturbate. You can go side to side. You want to try and go all the way up and down for about 20 to 30 seconds. Good, and then comes the back of the skull. This is the first glute point. Rub it for 20 to 30 seconds. Up and down, across, kind of even in that area where it might be a little bit tense from your neck. And then the next point, I'll go forward. I go right underneath my earlobes. Both sides. This is a glute point as well. Back and forth, side to side. You can even feel your jaw moving underneath those points. Then my next spot would be going back again. So this is my first neck point, right where the neck and your thoracic spine, the C and the T spine meet. You can pat it, you can just, whatever you can get, side to side, up and down. This will activate your deep neck flexors. And then we're going to come to the front. The second neck point is your SC joint, your sternoclavicular joint. Sternum is your breastbone, your clavicle is your collarbone, and right where those two meet, right where actually your neck muscles here meet. It's kind of, you can feel that maybe. So you're going to go right in there. 20 seconds. Feels kind of nice. And then there's another neck point right here. See this? Right in the middle of my collarbone. And I'm going to dig right in there. Underneath the collarbone could feel kind of a little bit yucky. One side more than the other, possibly. Really digging in. Nice. So we got our neck points and 2 of our 3 glute points done. We're finding our last rib, the 10th rib here, and then we're going up 1, 2, and then 1 more a little bit up. Right here, kind of the line, a little bit of the rectus abdominis, a little bit outside, and then you're going to go in between the ribs 7 and 8, and you're going to just stimulate that for about 20, 30 seconds. Point is our psoas. I'll show you a psoas release at some point, but this is the psoas activation. You go right onto your belly button and side to side. "30 seconds minimum. Maybe even up to a minute. Next point is your iliacus. So this is for your lateral leg. Palpate your hip bones and then going a little bit in and almost as if you wanted to go out again. Kind of the same thing as you did with your diaphragm. You might find this even better if you're laying down and have your knees bent. Then there's a little bit less pull on those muscles. And 20 seconds. This is definitely before you go for a run or a hike or a walk. I would definitely add that point if you don't do it anyway every day. Outer thigh. So right here, vastus lateralis, you're going to go all the way up from your thigh, from your pelvis to your knee. You can tap it. You can use your knuckles. I kind of like doing that. All the way knee to hip. And then the inner thigh, all the way from your medial knee up to your groin. That will be your whole sit. And then you're going to lie down and do your 4 count breathing for your diaphragm. And you're all set.